Hey guys, my name is Allis. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back for another video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face first impression on a couple of products that I've been wanting to try out, and I've kind of been stacking and putting in a corner there to try out, and I'm finally going to be getting on camera and trying out these products for you guys. I feel so lame because so many of these products have been out for so long and I actually never got around to actually trying it till now, so just sit here and chit chat with you guys. I'm going to be creating this makeup look on camera for you guys today, so if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, what products I'll be using to get the look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously prime my eyelids, because that is an absolute must. I always have to make sure I'm priming my eyelids because I have oily eyelids and I just can't skip that step. I did my brows off camera because that takes me way too long, and I don't really have any new brow products anyways. So the concealer that I'm using today is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. Mine is in the shade Light 18. I've never used these concealers despite the hype. I've heard they're so good. I've heard great things, but I've never actually went ahead and tried it, so this is going to be a first for me. I mean, mostly everything in this video is going to be a first for me. I always like to use concealer to prime my eyelids just because it really just creates an even canvas for you to work with when it comes to applying your eyeshadow. A lot of people, myself included, tend to have discoloration on their eyelids, so using a concealer is not only going to help your foundation stick onto something and last longer, but it's also going to give you a clean, even canvas to work with. So I'm going to grab for the very first time this LA Girl Pro Powder HD Setting Powder, and mine is in the shade Banana Yellow. This is another thing that I've heard so many good things about, and if you guys don't know, well, I won't tell you of course, but I'm really into the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. That is like my die-hard #1 favorite powder. So if this replaces it, that says a lot. It doesn't have a fragrance, which is nice. As you guys know, or if you don't, the Coty Airspun powder that I'm always using, it does have a very strong, like, señora viejita smell, like that, like, perfume that, like, very mature woman uses. So it has that, like, scent, which it's not the best, but I kind of just look past it at this point. I love the powder so much that I don't even care anymore. This one doesn't seem to have a fragrance, which is always nice. Take a little bit of this on this brush. And I'm just going to dust this on my eyelid just to set the concealer in place. Eyeshadow that I'm going to be trying out today is going to be by Maybelline. This is the Burgundy Bar Maybelline palette. I've never actually tried these, and I've heard such great things from these particular palettes, especially this Burgundy one. So I wanted to try it out. Oh no, Maybelline baby, what is you doing? This eyeshadow popped out of the pan, which is a definite no-no. Ain't nobody got time for this. I'm going to grab this shade right here, which seems to be like one of the only matte shades in this palette. Kind of like a taupey gray. And I'm going to put this in my crease in windshield wiper motions. Okay. Not the most pigmented. I'm going to grab this shade right here, which seems to be the deepest shade in the palette. And I'm going to put this on my outer corner. Hello. I'm going to grab a little bit of concealer again, and this time I'm just going to cut the crease a little bit just so it's a little bit cleaner. I'm going to grab some of this red right here, and I'm just going to put this on my inner corner everywhere that I've applied the concealer. Going to take this clean brush right here just to kind of fluff up that brown here, just to kind of erase or diminish any harsh line. I'm skipping wing liner because let's keep it real, ain't nobody got time for the trauma and frustration that wing liner causes. Alright, so now that I've applied some false lashes, what I'm going to do now is just go in with the rest of my face makeup. Well, hello. Okay, my hair looks a lot worse than it did earlier. Yeah, let's fix this a little bit. We'll come back to this hair situation later. Today I'm going to be trying out this Smashbox Primer Water. I've never actually tried this. I'm like so lame, I know. Like everybody and their mother has tried this, but I've never actually tried the Smashbox Primer Water. This one is in the limited edition So Chill Coconut fragrance. So I love coconuts. I love everything coconuts. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to love this. Yeah, so this hydrating 3-in-1 face primer preps, sets, and refreshes both your makeup and your mood. So it smells really good. The that I'm using today might be a little bit dark for me, but I'm going to be using it anyways. Hopefully I can just use bronzer and kind of cover it up if it's a little bit too light for me, but Yeah, this looks a little bit light. So this is the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Matte Foundation. To buff that in, I'm going to be using this gigantic Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Just for reference, this is the regular sized one. So, I mean, you can see how big this is. This is the face and body sponge, and I've never actually tried this. This is my first time trying it. I just took it out of the package. This is like gibungous, but I'm thinking it'll be good for like the days that you have to do your makeup really quick and like you kind of just want to cover a lot of base with one thing. This could either be really good or really bad. Anybody else hate that moment when you like put foundation on a freshly clean sponge? Like, it makes me cringe. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. I think it's a little bit light, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. That was just 1.5 coats, and it is pretty full coverage. And it is pretty light too. Okay, hold on. I thought I was going to be able to get away with it, but it looks really light. I feel like this would be better if I didn't already have my brows done. If in any situation I would need to put like my foundation on before my brows, which by the way, I don't really like to do that. I'm definitely a brows before foundation type of person. Having to like avoid the brow area is a little bit annoying because this is so big. For my oilier type of skin, I do really like to use matte foundations, and this one seems to be a pretty matte foundation. I mean, I don't see any sort of like dewiness, any sort of natural finish to this. I do feel like it is a very matte foundation. Despite the color being a little bit light, I actually like the way that it looks, and I think if I was to do maybe like 2 full coats of this foundation, it's going to be very full coverage. I'm going to take the Colourpop concealer again, and I'm not going to put a lot of it because since the foundation is already pretty light on its own, I don't want to look like Casper now. That is not what I'm aiming for. I'm going to grab the LA Girl Banana Powder again, and I'm just going to take some of this and just set my under eye real quick. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this giant thing right here. Like, at first I liked it because I thought it was kind of like funny and convenient, but for my face, I don't know, you guys, I don't feel like it's gonna work. It's too messy for me, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep using it, you know, in this video and stuff, just to kind of keep formulating thoughts on it. But as of right now, I feel like it kind of makes my makeup go on a little bit on the messy side. For the under eye, I'm going to go back into the Burgundy Bar palette, and I'm going to grab this shade right here, which I use on my inner corner here, and I'm going to apply that to the under eye area. Grab this shade right here, and I'm just going to use this to kind of highlight the inner tear duct of my eye. I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've heard so many things about this bronzer and how amazing it is, and yada yada yada, so you know I have to pick it up. I'm about to put this to the test. I heard it smells real good and like pineapples or whatever. Ooh. It smells like pineapples and coconuts. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a tropical paradise. This is a really strong smelling bronzer too, by the way. So if you're like really prone to like irritation with scents, you ain't gonna like this. But girl, that smells real good. And usually I'm not the type of person that's like super like intrigued by good smelling like powdery makeup products, because I just feel like what's the point? But this is the truth right here. This stuff smells really good. Like, I really just want to bite it. Like, can I bite it? See what all the hype is about. It's very buttery, very smooth and silky. And the color is really nice too because it's not super warm and it's not super cool either. So you can even use it like to contour if you wanted to. Next thing I'm going to do is highlights, and I'm very excited for this highlighter because there's been so much hype about it and I haven't even gotten a chance to use it. I mean, I've had it for weeks now, but I haven't actually tried it. This is the Amrezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, and this thing was like super hyped up, so I'm super excited to try this out. This is what she looks like. She's beautiful. So let's see what she swatches like. Okay. Hello. Hi. I'm going to grab a little bit of the highlight and apply it with a wet beauty sponge just to see how it looks. Or if it applies more intense. Okay. Yeah, she does. There's literally like no fallout with this highlight, you guys. Like, look at that. Like, no fallout at all. Holy crap. All right, so this is gonna last you a very long time. Yeah, this highlighter is gorgeous. I mean, I don't even have anything to say because it's just so damn beautiful. And the last product that I'm going to be trying today is this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade Ruler. The applicator is not like a standard doe foot applicator. It's like a little bit of a dip in the middle that kind of collects product. So I'm assuming that's so you don't have to constantly be dipping it into the lipstick. This doesn't match my eye at all. I'm going to grab a little bit of the Smashbox primer water again, and I'm just going to use this to kind of just set my makeup because it says that you can use this as a setting spray as well, which I did not know. So I'm just going to spray some of this. Alright, you guys, so that's pretty much going to complete this full face first impressions. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. I did want to close this off with some of my standout products that I tried out today because, as you guys know, everything that I've tried out was pretty much new to me. I've never tried it before. A lot of these things, I should have tried them like a long time ago, but I'm just now getting around to it for the first time and I feel so lame. Don't judge me, okay? Do not judge me. It takes me a while to do things sometimes. My standout products from this video, I will tell you guys right now, is definitely going to be the Amrezy highlighter. I think this is gorgeous and I know I'm gonna get so much use out of this. And I also really liked the primer water, especially it being coconut scented. Girl, I'm all about that life. I love me some coconuts. I also really liked the Physicians Formula bronzer. I think it was so buttery, so creamy. I can't get over how much they nailed this scent. Like, it really smells like you're on a tropical paradise somewhere, sipping like on a fancy little umbrella drink, minding your own business. I'm absolutely loving how good this smells. And then on top of it smelling good, it's genuinely a good product, so I'm all about this. Okay guys, that's it. That's pretty much going to complete this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful. And let me know if you like these full face first impressions. I will definitely come back on here and do some more of these if you are interested. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and subscribe. Girl, don't be a stranger. I want to see you coming back. Just go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you never miss an upload. I am uploading on the clock these days, so hit that little bell. That way you'll never ever miss a beat. Every time I upload, you're gonna get a little notification to let you know, girl, guess who uploaded? Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.